We about to make some sea moss. How many of y'all use sea moss? How many of you all use sea moss? I'm about to show you all, those of you all who don't know, the process of making some sea moss. How y'all doing? Peace and love. I'm about to turn the camera so y'all can see me in the kitchen, all right? All right, that's better. Look, we about to make some sea moss. And I wanted to show y'all because a lot of people think it's hard to make. It's not hard to make. It may be harder to find than it is harder to make. Get your dried sea moss. Get your dried sea moss, right? You're gonna soak this overnight. Before you soak it, the key to it is washing it. You gotta wash this like 5, 7, 10 times before you start the process. So the first process, after finding good quality sea moss, and you're about to prepare it, is washing it like 10 times, washing whatever negative energy is in it out, and putting positive energy into it. This is something that's supposed to heal your family, so you want to make sure you clean out the negative energy, put the positive energy into it, clean out the sand and the grit that's in it, and that way it could taste like something and not salt. Do I recommend gold, yellow, or purple? I recommend you try sea moss. Purple is what I use. Full spectrum is what I send to my clients. If all you can find is gold or yellow, use it. It's about getting the minerals and vitamins, not trying to be perfect. I try to teach people, don't try to be perfect, just start. You will perfect your journey as you start it. So right now, I'm using some purple sea moss. I took this and I soaked it overnight, right? I want to get a couple lemons and limes. So look. What I like to do is, I'm gonna tilt this bowl up. Let's see if that works. Can y'all see that? I tilted it up so y'all can see it. Boom. All right. So, after I wash it about 5 times, I take some lemons or some limes. These are little key limes. I take some key limes, right? And I personally pick my sea moss up after I've washed it. After you wash it like 5 or 6 times, you will start to see it'll still be dry, but it'll have some a little bit of sponginess to it. It'll still be dry. But I clean it like this all around the sea moss, right? Once I do that, I rinse it a couple more times. After I do that, that's when I add my alkaline water so it can soak overnight or for at least 12 hours. That's why when people say, I don't like sea moss because it tastes like sand, the person who prepared it didn't take the right time to clean it properly. It shouldn't taste like sand. It shouldn't taste like ocean if they cleaned it properly, right? And I'll show y'all. I'm cleaning this, right? Cleaning it. And I've already done this a couple times. But I just wanted to show you all the steps that I use when making my sea moss for my clients. This sea moss goes to my clients in my mentorship. The people who's in my one-on-one mentorship, they get sea moss for free. It's a part of my mentorship. And I make sure the sea moss is made by me because I want the people in my mentorship to get stuff that's made in my energy if I can control it. If you want to know more about my mentorship, click the link in my bio. All right, so look. We cleaned the sea moss, right? And after we clean the sea moss, and we let it soak overnight. Mind you, I let it soak in just regular alkaline water, right? But now this water is almost like a gel. You can't really see it, but it's thick. It's almost like a simple syrup or something, right? So this is cell water. I'm not gonna throw this out. I'm not gonna throw this cell water out. after your sea moss has soaked overnight, you're gonna get some thick jelly water. Cool, keep it. I'm gonna show you what to do with it, all right? We got our strainer. We got our bowl. We're gonna strain our sea moss. And mind you, I'm straining the sea moss, but I'm keeping the cell water. I'm keeping the cell water. If sea moss has 92 minerals and vitamins, what do you think that water has that we just soaked the sea moss in? You could use that water that's left to make ice cubes. Those ice cubes can be cubes for your smoothies. So now you have more beneficial nutrients going into your smoothies. Look at this. This is the water, right? I can't really. It got me working. Yep. It got me working. Dang, I got a funnel around here somewhere. Let's see how good my pour skills is. I want to show y'all this. I ain't need the funnel. Look at that. Look at this. This is mineral water. A lot of people like yuck, yuck, yuck. This is to show you that the sea moss don't taste bad. Y'all see that, right? If you clean it properly, the sea moss does not taste bad. This is about to boost my sales. Anybody who encounter me in the next couple of weeks, they're gonna be happy. But anyway, I'm gonna drink that today. That's about to be my cell water. It's still a little bit left in here that I'm gonna add back to the sea moss. Am I vegan? Nah, I'm very intentional about loving myself. Most vegans ain't healthy. I'm not vegan, but I'm cellular. I make sure my cells are happy. I feed my 100 trillion cells daily. If you don't understand what cellular health is, please check out my Cellular Health 101 ebook. I'm not vegan. I'm cellular intentional, and that's what I go around the country teaching. So look, boom. I got my sea moss. Getting the blender, putting my blender together. And a lot of times, people make sea moss. A lot of times, people make sea moss and it's gritty. It tastes like chewy grits. If you ever had sea moss and it was gritty, it's for two reasons most likely. The person didn't soak it long enough, and that means that it was still halfway dry when they processed it, or their blender wasn't strong enough and it wasn't able to chop up the moss. Or third, which is the sad part, sometimes you get some what they call pool grown sea moss, which is real rubbery, and it's hard to chop that up. So if you ever get that and it's like rubber pellets, it's probably pool grown sea moss, and that's not what you want. And a lot of times pool grown sea moss is way thicker than this. You can tell pool-grown sea moss because it's way thicker and spongy from the grow. Somebody said I had to learn that the hard way. Yeah, there's such thing as pool-grown sea moss. So today, I'm making sure you get what you need for your cells. I'm trying to teach you the different types of sea moss, the different ways you can make it, and the ways you make it that's actually intentional for your cells. So look, I showed you how to clean it. This is the water that my sea moss soaked in. You will only be able to do this if you clean the sea moss properly. This tastes like juice. And like I said, this is about to have my cells on 1,000. So look, I'm about to rinse it one last time. I'm gonna rinse it one last time. And I'm gonna show y'all how beautiful this sea moss is. Look at this. Look at the colors in it. I don't know whether y'all can see the colors. The reds, the purples. This is full spectrum sea moss, right? I'm gonna rinse it one more time. Even though y'all just see me drink the water, you know it's clean. Or you hell about it drinking that water. It's not water, baby. It's not water. That is cell food. I'm drinking cell food. All those minerals and vitamins in there, it's all about healing myself. A lot of us don't understand. Look, I want to have a lesson in finance right quick, right? If y'all on here, y'all watching, I want to have a lesson in finance right quick. A lot of y'all go to work. A lot of y'all hustle. A lot of y'all do a lot of things to get money, right? But what if you didn't understand how to get paid? You went to work, but you didn't understand how to get paid. You didn't have a bank account. You didn't understand the green stuff. You went to work, but didn't know how to get paid. You would get tired of going to work. It would be an overwhelming process. A lot of people eat and don't understand they have 100 minerals and vitamins that they need to replenish in order for them to be whole and fulfilled. So if you're going through your day and you feeding your body, but not feeding and getting the actual money that your cells need, you're not doing your body the justice. You're not doing your body any justice. So right now, I try to teach people how to get cell foods on a daily basis. If you may miss breakfast, cool, come back for lunch. I'm gonna show you how to add something for lunch. I'm gonna show you how to add something for dinner. But it's always about adding intentional things to your diet. So look, once again, our limes are in here. I'm gonna move this out the way. Our limes are in here, right? And I just want to show y'all one more time how I was cleaning it. I thought it was 2 limes in here. Oh well, I'll cut another one. So look, I clean mine hella times. And I clean it so many times so that way I don't got to worry about it tasting like BS. I don't got to worry about the people. Mind you, I'm always introducing people to new things. If I'm introducing people to sea moss for the first time and it's nasty, guess what they're going to do? Not come back. So I got to make sure when I'm sending stuff to my clients in my mentorship that it's hella good, it's in the right energy, and it's actually doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm going to clean it one more time. I know some people who actually take the sea moss like this and just eat it raw. I do good, but have my days where I'm eating the poison on junk. At least you know it's poison. Some people eating it and don't know it's poison. I don't care if I go to a fancy restaurant. If I go to a fancy restaurant, it's poison to me because most likely they're using bad oils. Most likely they're using white flours. I don't care what restaurant it is. Most likely they're using bad oils, bad flours. So even the best restaurant, oh, come on, baby. Even the best restaurant is not the best. If you're wondering about my sea moss, DM me. If you're wondering about where I get my sea moss, DM me. The people in my mentorship get my sea moss for free. That's who I'm making this for. I'm making this right now to send it out to all my mentees. I split because of the cravings from mental cycles. And not trying to be disrespectful, Mr. Duran. You slip because of the cramps, but you slip because you're not prepared. If you were prepared for the menstrual cycles, you would be eating certain things that would cause the reduction in symptoms of your cramps. And you would have snacks on hand so you don't have to do the last minute binge eating. So it's not the cravings. We all have cravings. It's being prepared for when those cravings come that you're not prepared for. Can I save this live? Yes, I'll save this live. Yes, I'll save this live. So how many of you all in here know the benefits of sea moss? How many of you all in here know the benefits of sea moss? Woo. And that, I'm playing. As I drop this in here, right, I'm actually playing and I'm praying because I'm setting positive intentions in here. I'm literally putting my heart and soul into this. Y'all may not see it because y'all don't know my energy. Y'all don't know the space I'm in. But my heart is really into this right now. I touch my food. I touch my food. I touch my food. I don't use gloves in my house because I wash my hands 100 times, as y'all see, but I touch my food because I'm transmitting my energy. We know rubber is a stopper of energy. Rubber blocks energy. That's why they put rubber on our shoes, so that way we can't ground ourselves. Don't let that bar go over your head. But I don't wear rubber gloves in my kitchen because I'm actually putting energy into this food as I touch it. All right? So boom. I got my sea moss in there. I don't feel like picking out no seeds. So we about to add the key lime juice to it. Key limes don't really be having a lot of juice, so I'm gonna use another one. Boom. And some people are gonna come for me. I don't care. Use whatever water you have, right? So yes, your body has over 100 minerals and vitamins. And if you gotta hit each one of those marks, half of us are eating preservatives. Half of us are eating dead foods. Half of us are eating foods that cause mucus, our blood pressure to go up, our immune system to be lowered. Because you're not getting 25 out of the 100 minerals you're supposed to get on a daily basis. Half of us go through our days and we only getting 10 to 12 actual nutrients and vitamins when we're supposed to be getting over 100. Make that make sense. That's why our communities have mental health issues. We're not getting what we need to sustain ourselves as a community. As we can't even sustain ourselves as a whole. So look, we got our lemon juice in there, right? Get your favorite brand water, whatever you like to use. I'm using some alkaline spring water, whatever you like. And normally I use equal parts water to equal parts sea moss. And remind you, this is the water that the sea moss soaked in. I would normally use this to add it back. But today, I'm drinking the sea moss water. I did have a little bit left, so I'm gonna add that to it too. Boom. And I'm only using half because I only made half of it. It may be a little loud. We're gonna pulse it to start chopping it up, and then we're gonna puree it. It may be loud, my bad. And I do it this way first so I can start to see the consistency to see if I need to add more liquid or not. You want it to be like applesauce when you're starting it. So that's what it looks like right now. I don't know whether y'all can see it, how it's staying up on the glass. That lets me know that it's thicker than I want it, because the sea moss is going to coagulate or turn into a gel when it cools. So right now, if it's thick right now and I'm processing it, it's going to be thicker when it actually settles. So I'm going to add some more liquid to this. And look, there's a lot of people, you will see a lot of people selling flavored sea moss. I think that's weird. I'm going to tell you why I think the flavored sea moss is weird in a second. And when I say flavored, right? I just added a little citric acid just to add it preservatives. I'm gonna add some more of my cell water. And now I'm gonna process it for the last time. All right, so look, those of y'all who've been rocking with me, y'all seen it go from the dried sea moss, and the reason why I didn't process it all because I wanted to show y'all something, right? Y'all see me go from the dried sea moss to the gelled sea moss to the sea moss juice, which I'm about to finish. And now y'all about to watch me pour the processed sea moss. It's not hard. I'm doing this for the clients who I have in my mentorship. My one-on-one mentorship takes them through a whole cellular health journey. 8 weeks, you get me one-on-one. You get products from me. You get information from me. You get support from me. Right now, I'm about to make some of these jars, but I'm also about to show you. I'm gonna save the live. If you missed the live, I'm gonna save it. I'm about to show you all. I gotta clean up first. I can't show y'all anything with a dirty counter. That's not how I work, because if my kitchen is clean, I have a better sense about what I'm doing. If my kitchen is dirty, I have anxiety, and that anxiety can be transferred into the food. I try to always make sure the food is created in the energy that I want it to be received in. That's big for me. If you're creating food for your family, don't do it hurriedly. Don't do it in a rush. Don't do it if you're angry. Don't do it if you're mad. Create food in love, because food is supposed to be healing. When I make food, I want it to touch your soul. When I make food, I want you to smile. I want you to feel loved. My food reminds me of Big Mama. We don't really have big mamas in our community. Big Mama's 34. She's twerking in the club right now. But my food reminds me of the Big Mama who was around when I was growing up. So look, I'm about to show y'all. You can't see that. I'm gonna bring it back. Boom. Can you see that now? Yeah, y'all can see that now. So right now, in here, I got 42 ounces, right? I know these is 8, 4, that's 32, that's 40. These is about 45 ounces. All right, 45 ounces. I need a little more. That's how you could cheat too. Y'all didn't see me just cheat. But I knew how much I needed to fill these 5 jars and this up. So I just added a little more water. It's not gonna kill nobody, I promise. Every time I make sea moss for my clients, I make sea moss ice cubes for me. I make sea moss ice cubes for me because now I can put them in my smoothies and stuff on the go. So yes, I'm doing stuff for my clients. And no, my clients don't get these small jars. They actually get the big jars. That's why I left some sea moss left over, because I'm gonna make the big jars after I make these. But I'm actually about to give these away to some of the people that was on my live. So if you was on my live and you ordered my audio book, I told you I was gonna send you some sea moss. I'm always giving people stuff away who actually supports me. So if you support me, be looking for stuff. If you don't know how to support me, just share my videos, buy my products. My products be anywhere from $10 to $20 because it's about the community. My mentorship may be more, consultations may be more, but if you support me in any way, I'm going to give back to you all. So these are going to you all. These are for me. The leftover sea moss I'm making to send to my clients. Y'all got questions? Y'all got questions? Put them in the chat. I'm about to read them. I got to get off live in a second. I got to go back to work. I come home. I do a little bit. I rock with y'all. I got to go back to work. Oh, I missed. All right. I misdid it by, I had enough but all for these two, or three, oh shoot. And I probably could get it in there if I wanted to. Oh, I'm making a mess. So, but no, this little bit of sea moss in here is not about to go to waste, because if y'all know me, then y'all know how much I rock with my fruits and vegetables. I'm not gonna do anything but make me a smoothie, so that way that sea moss in there does not go to waste. I'm just trying to make sure these are kind of even. I'm gonna put these in a freezer, and within the next couple days, y'all gonna see me make a smoothie with these sea moss ice cubes, and y'all gonna remember where they came from because y'all was on live. So I'm about to put these on a tray, slide them in the freezer, and now these are my ice cubes for my weekly smoothies. I'm gonna pop them in a Ziploc bag. They're silicone, so they can pop right out. I'm gonna put these in a Ziploc bag. That's my smoothies for the week. Boom. That's done. We got the left. I just made a damn mess. We got a leftover sea moss. I'm about to make a smoothie. My smoothies normally consist of any fruit. If y'all was on live the other day, I made about 12 fruit bowls. This is all the fruit bowls I got left from the 12 fruit bowls I made 3 days ago. So the thing is, feed in your body as many cellular foods that you can. So right now, instead of having, oh, it's got seeded grapes in it. Instead of having to eat this bowl of fruit, I'm just gonna drop it in here. I'm taking out the seeded grapes though, because I don't want those seeds inside my smoothie. Boom. So now this is my lunch. I had the cell water. Y'all see me drink all my cell water. Y'all see me drink all my, this is the water. If you just joined in, this is the water left over from the sea moss soaking. I cleaned my sea moss so good that the water that the sea moss soaked in tastes like juice. And I wanted to show you all that sea moss is not nasty as some people say it is. So I'm drinking the juice from the sea moss. on what be too much sugar. Yo, whoever said won't that be too much sugar? It's more sugar in a soda, and it's people who buy soda every day. I haven't drinking a soda in 6 years. So no, this isn't too much sugar for me. This is what my body is naturally used to, which is fructose. If you're getting fructose and getting fructose on a normal basis, it's not too much sugar because your body can naturally digest this. It's the other sugar that starts to make your body go off and out of whack. So when I'm making my smoothies, I add sea moss. And because I like my smoothies a little sweet, I add organic agave. I don't add no sugar or no honey. I just use a little bit of agave. All my ice is frozen. For whatever reason, all my ice in the ice box is frozen. This is my ice, so I had a little trouble getting some ice in my smoothie. I don't know if I can. It ain't gonna work. We just ain't gonna be able to use this. There we go. Don't ask me how that happened, but now we good. Put a lot of ice in it so it's thick. But if you know me, this is the opportunity for me to add more intentional spices and herbs which enhance my cellular activity. I got some mint that I keep growing in my house on the counter. I'm about to put a couple pieces of this mint in here to further boost my cellular benefits. And this is gonna be my smoothie for my lunch. I'm gonna come back and eat dinner around 3 or 4 o'clock. So this is my sea moss and berry smoothie. Oh. I'll make a mess, oh well, ooh. It's me who gotta clean it up, so it's all good. But anyway, you all see this. Look at that. My sea moss smoothie. I'm about to see if y'all have some questions. I'm about to get off of here, so if you've been on for a while, go ahead and ask questions if you had them. If not, I'm about to scan through. When soaking the sea moss, do you soak it in the fridge? Yes. Do you make your ice out of spring water or out of filtered water? Who on my page trying to sell something? Yeah, I'm iced up for real. I just made sea moss. Dates are good sweetener too. Yes. I put dates in my sweet potatoes last night. Use raw amber. How much should you consume daily? I do about 3 or 4 teaspoons. I try to use alkaline water when I'm making it. I don't add fruit or flavor into my sea moss because strawberries only last 3 to 5 days in the refrigerator. If your sea moss is supposed to last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, how could I put strawberries in your sea moss and expect it not to spoil or cause your sea moss to rot? A lot of people do that so your sea moss will rot faster, so you have to get it more often. I don't do that to my clients. So no, I don't put fruit in my sea moss. Somebody said I put sea moss in my bath water for my skin. That's dope. And before we get off live, I got to finish my sea moss water. All right, let's see here. Peace and love, sugar. Yes, make ice cubes out of sea moss. That way it's easier for you to put it in your smoothies. And especially if your sea moss is about to go bad. If you have sea moss and you about to go out of town for the next 2 weeks and you don't know what to do with it, your neighbor won't take it, make it into ice cubes. That way it's there when you get back and you can still use it in your smoothies and you ain't lost out on your $30 that they charge you for a small bottle of sea moss. If somebody charge you $30 for an 8-ounce bottle, they doing you dirty. Can I save this live? Yes. Soak it in the fridge. Some people soak it on the countertop. I just said how much to use. Are people allergic? I know people who have fish allergies who are not allergic to sea moss. Let's see here. That's most of the questions. If you just joined in, I'm going to save this live. I showed how to make sea moss. I was making it for some of my clients today in my mentorship. So I decided to take you all on a journey with me. If you are interested in my mentorship, I have an 8-week mentorship. You could click the link in my bio. I got it down there in the little pin. I take people on a journey through 8 weeks to learning what cellular health is. A lot of our families don't know what cellular health is. I don't care whether you're an athlete, whether you're a doctor, whether you're homeless, whether you're a nurse, whether you're a Walmart reader. Most people on whatever level I meet them on don't understand cellular health. That's why I created a Cellular Health 101 ebook. It's the manual to keeping our families out the hospital. I could see you in the hospital or I could see you in the street. I'd rather see you in the street and know I gave you my ebook or you got my ebook, and that way we can build outside of that establishment. But for the people who got my ebook and want to know more, Los, I got your ebook, but I need help cooking. I got your ebook, but I need help transforming my children and my family. That's what the mentorship is about. I actually hold your hand on the 8-week journey. If you're interested, DM me. If you just joining, I'm going to save this live. I got to go back to work. I'm working on a book for truckers. If you know a trucker and you on this live right now, most truckers, unfortunately, are unhealthy. As I travel the road, I see truckers and I see them not having the healthiest lifestyle. So I'm creating a cellular health manual just for truckers. I got a waiting list on my website page. Go there, put your email in, you'll be notified when the trucker's manual is released. So that way you can help save somebody in your community. Peace and love, family. Let's see if y'all got some more questions. I was trying to go back up. Does sea moss go bad? Yeah, go bad. It'll start molding. Not the dried sea moss per se, but if you make sea moss into, if you rehydrate it or if you make it into a gel, it will start molding, yes. You definitely have to wash it first. If you just got on this live, you must have missed it because I washed this like 10 times. That's how I was able to drink the sea moss water, because I washed it so many times. It didn't taste like sea moss. I appreciate you all. You soak it for anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. Don't soak it too long, like 2 or 3 days, because it's going to turn into mush and fall apart, and it's just not going to do what you want it to do. I use ginger and turmeric to make sea moss cubes. That's dope. Somebody said, can you see my freezer? There's nothing in my freezer. I'll show you my refrigerator, but there's nothing in my freezer. I'm 41. Somebody asked how old I am. What fruits did I put in my smoothie? I don't know. It was just whatever I had in the refrigerator. I just throw my leftovers in there. But I'm about to get off. I'll get back on later tonight. I'm making swordfish. I'm making swordfish for dinner tonight. So if you want to watch me make some swordfish tonight, join my live. I'm always talking about cellular health. So I'm trying to show y'all daily how I incorporate cell foods into my family's diet. If you don't understand cellular health, grab my ebook. I love y'all. See y'all tonight. Peace and love.